coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Shout out to everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We out here. 33 years of prison stories, man. We rolling. We trying to keep it moving. We trying to keep it moving. We trying to get back in the rhythm. You understand? Man, shout out to my little brother, man, white boy Cody, man. Y'all go back and watch the video about white boy Cody. It's my little brother. You know, he got out. He just hit me up a little while ago and said he out. So I'm gonna try to bring him to y'all as soon as possible. Put him on this camera, let him talk to y'all, let y'all vibe with him, you know, which brought me to this video. I was just thinking about, you know, when he first came in the cell with me, how young he was, and, you know, just coming in the system. Then, you know, he a white dude, so, you know, he don't know nothing. Green as a pool table, 4 times square, you know, so, you know, I took a liking to him, so, you know, I had to give him some game, you know, and this just made me think about some of the things, man. You know, to make this video, is like things you need to watch out for in prison, man. You know, things you need to pay attention to, especially if you just coming in, you know, and even if you've been in, you know. But hopefully this video will never apply to y'all, because y'all ain't going to prison because you watch Banky Pound 33 years of prison stories, and you know that ain't the place to be. But yeah, man, little things that I had to put him up on. You know, things I had to learn on my own because I came in a different time, a different era. So it was different for me. But these are things that you must know or need to know coming into prison. Yeah, these must know things, man. I just stopped the camera too, man, because Cody actually just called me, man. So shout out to Cody. I'm probably going to try to get out there and see him tonight before it's all over with. But yeah, coming into prison, man, it's just little bitty things, man, little small things that you got to pay attention to, man. Because as I told y'all, as y'all already know, that flammery, that skullduggery, that tomfoolery is already out there waiting for you, man. You got dudes plotting on you from every angle already, just because they see you and you a new face. They looking at you. They trying to see if you green, if you new, if it's your first time in prison. Are you just coming from receiving? Who your cellie is. I mean, everything they want to know. You know what I'm saying? Your cellie might be the one trying to run game on you. You know what I'm saying? But I think one of the main things, the first things the dudes do, man, when they trying to cut into you, man, that's what we call it in there. Don't let no dude cut into you. They trying to cut into you, mean get familiar with you. Try to get to know you, you know what I'm saying? Ask you, do you need something, right? Hey, man, you need this, you need that, you know what I'm saying? I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? Until you get your stuff, nah, I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want something, you don't need nothing. You understand? Because that which they give you can cost you more than what you're willing to pay. You know, and I know y'all heard all the old stories about, yeah, man, people leave candy bars and tater chips and stuff on your bed. That's a sign like they trying to do this or do that, or they trying, you know what I'm saying? That's a little bit overplayed. That probably was going on in the 60s and 70s, you know, stuff like that. But that stuff done played out, man. These dudes, they got more finesse, man. They coming at you with all this flammery, you know what I'm saying? They trying to play to you like they cool with you all the time. They got a certain agenda in mind. Whether they think you got some money and they can finesse you out your money, whether they think you know, you smart. You got a lot of dudes in there that would surprise you as well, man. You got a lot of dudes in there, man, and you got some killers. You got some killers and some thugs like this, but they can't read, man. They can't write. You know, just like in the movie Life, when you seen, you know, the dude, Eddie had to read the letter, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes in there, man, older, younger, I mean, way old, and you be surprised. They can't read, man, and they can't write. So they need somebody to read their letters. They need somebody to write their letters, you know. They need somebody, and that puts them in a crazy position, man, because, you know, they can't even write a letter, man. They can't even write a grievance if they feel like they've been done wrong. They can't read nothing, a charge. They don't. It's just crazy. And it surprised me. I know it shocked me when I first was seeing dudes that was of age and older, man, and they couldn't do that. So a lot of them dudes will try to cut into you too, because they may can't read or write, but they sure know how to pump that Bethlehem, and they, you know what I'm saying, they got penitentiary knowledge. They got, you know what I'm saying, how to move around in the penitentiary. They know that, bar none. And they may cut into you, and all the time they just want to make sure you good, you safe, because they don't want no more from you than to read and to write their letters and to read their mail and to do things like that. And in turn, if somebody come at you, man, they got that beef. But that's rare, you know what I'm saying, because that dude gonna try to keep it to himself, and he don't want really nobody to know. When we back up to the Big Raymond story, if y'all go back to the Big Raymond story, that was the initial beef with me and Big Raymond. The dude that I was kind of like putting pressure on because he owed me money was the dude that was reading and writing for Raymond. Big Raymond couldn't read and write. I didn't know that. So that was more of his angle for having this dislike to me. You know what I'm saying? So that was crazy within itself. I think around that time was when I, found out. But it was after that I found out about that. That's when I was a little, surprised that you had dudes in there that actually couldn't read and write. You know what I'm saying? But found some type of way to manage to get up in the prison. You know what I'm saying? So it's a crazy situation. But you got these dudes coming at you with that larceny. Do you need some? You know what I'm saying? These are little signs that you just got to pay attention to in prison. You don't need nothing from nobody. You don't accept nothing from nobody. No matter whether you need it or not. It could be your homeboy. It could be somebody say, oh, yeah, man, I'm from your hood, man. Yeah. Or don't you know such. Yeah, I know him too. Yeah, man. Nah, I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got dudes that's coming at you with the fake advice, man. You know what I'm saying? The fake advice, telling you, oh yeah, man, this how you carry, or this what you do. And then the crazy part about it is most of the things they telling you is not the way they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because as I told y'all in many of videos, man, a lot of dudes like to see drama, but they don't want to be in drama. So they going to tell you to do something that they wouldn't even do themselves. And by you being new in the penitentiary and not knowing the rules and regulations and not knowing how they carry, you listening to this cat because he been in here for a while and you thinking that he know what he talk about, and the man gonna have you like super late. You know what I'm saying? He may get you killed. He may point you in the direction of his enemy, so he can get relief by getting rid of him and sacrificing you. You see what I'm saying? So all of these things are crucial things in prison, man, because there's only one mistake in prison, man, to get you late. It only takes one, so it's like no mistakes allowed. Dudes will try to coax you into gambling, man. They try to coax you into betting. No, leave it alone, leave it alone, leave it alone. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because that will become a lifelong addiction, and it may even shorten your life, because it's a whole lot of things that go down in prison with that gambling. Even if you was gambling on the street and you come into prison, man, you need to leave it on the street, because it's a different world in that prison. It's a different atmosphere. The gambling is most definitely different, and it's blood money in there, man. It's blood money all the way down to a noodle. 30-cent noodle can cost you your life in there. So it's blood money in there. It's principles in there, but it's also larceny with it. And that's an oxymoron in itself. The gambling is based upon principles, but at the same time, it got so much larceny in it. So those two things don't even go together, but that's where it all boils down to. Dude's gonna try to kill you out of principle because you don't pay him, but at the same time, where's your principles with the larceny? You probably was cheating, or you probably got the cheat in the game, or the cheat is in the game. So that's another no-no, man. Things that you don't want to get involved with up in there, man. And then the little signs, man, you just got to pay attention to, man. Especially your cellie. When you first get a new cellie, man, you can't get too comfortable with your cellie. You can't divulge too much information. And that's another one. People come at you and ask you all these type of questions that they ain't got no business asking. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, where you from, man? Or how old you is? What you locked up for? Or how much time you got? Dudes don't even ask them type of questions. But when you green or you new and you fresh in penitentiary, dude may try you with them type of questions. You see what I'm saying? And then you got to be aware of that, and then you got to wonder what he gonna do with that information. What you gonna do with that information? What you need to know this for? You know what I'm saying? So you don't know. You got dudes even all the way in prison that's still trying to get back in court, man. They still trying to find an opening door to get out of any way they can. So keep your information to yourself. And then, like I say, your selling, man, you got to watch how he move in there. You got to watch who he talk to. You got to watch who he associated with. You got to know all these things, and you got to keep this in your mind. You don't even let him know that that's what you're doing, but you got to observe everything. You got to observe his routine in the cell. You got to observe his sleeping patterns, because all of these things may come into play, because whenever you're in close confines with one person like that, you always got to look at it as, if it goes sour, then what's my plan? You see what I'm saying? Because you be locked behind that door with somebody and you can't get out. So you got to evaluate the fact, can I handle this dude in a one-on-one? Just straight physical. Do I know if he got a Bethlehem up in this cell? Do I need one? You know what I'm saying? What's his attitude? You know what I'm saying? What's his temperament? Do he get mad fast? Is he one that's going to go? You got to know all of these things, because this is the person that you're going to lay your head down and go to sleep behind. See what I'm saying? So he can always do something to you when you sleep, even if he's not physically capable of overpowering you and doing something to you while you are conscious. He can always do something to you while you unconscious, you know, and that right there can cause you never to become conscious again. So sellers are tricky, man, because you can't really pick who you get. You know, after you've been locked up for a long time or been down for a while, you got some type of rapport with the administration where they know who you are and they respect you. And then you might get somebody moved in the cell with you if you just tell them, because you be like, man, I ain't rocking with dude, man. I'm trying to get my homeboy in the cell with me. Can you do that? Woo, woo, woo. They may try to do it because they don't want that drama, because they know you and they know about your reputation. So just saying that alone, they know that, okay, yeah, well, let me move him out there for he end up getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? And if they respect you, they don't want to see you get late or get in trouble. Plus, at the same time, if you got any type of status on there and that convict is looking at you with a little respect, it's gonna make the other convicts and inmates look at you with respect just off of that alone. So he ain't doing it just for him. He doing it for the benefits that he reap from that. You know what I'm saying? It's cool for them to be cool with somebody that everybody respect. You see what I'm saying? So it's a give and take, man, and there's a give and take. Everybody using everybody, man. It's like everybody is angles, man. Everybody using everybody. There ain't no real like genuine love, no genuine, you know, brotherhood or nothing, man. Everybody is everybody, and everything is serving a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and everything in there is serving a purpose, man. And these things you got to know about. And then, like I say, you got to know the danger signs too, man. You definitely got to know the danger signs, man. You may be in the pod with dudes. When you in the pod, man, you got to be looking around. You got to be observing. You got to know dudes' patterns. You got to know how they move and who's who, what they do, how they dress. How they dress is crucial. And what do I mean by how they dress, man? They come out and say all the time they got on slippers, then you know they casual. You know they laid back. You know they comfortable, which is not a good thing to be in prison ever. You know what I'm saying? But they comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I can't even remember in 33 years of me ever being, you know, lounging out in the pod or in the block with my slippers on or my shower shoes. Never that. Never that. You know what I'm saying? You run up on me, I got to at least have some traction, pump these things at you, and don't be slipping and sliding and falling. Nah, I ain't never did that. You know, so it's a lot of dudes who do though. So you pay attention to that, because that could be crucial as well. Because that same dude that you always see like that, if you see him out in the block on this particular day, and he got his boots laced up real tight, and he coming out there, something getting ready to go down. You know, he getting ready to put some work in, or somebody getting ready to put some work in on him. But you notice these things, you know. I mean, like, all the moving parts that go on around you, me at the point where I have been in my bit, all these moving parts and all these different people in here, 80-something people, you know what I'm saying? I could tell those things off the bat. If I know this dude, and I ain't even particularly got to be paying attention to him, but just when I see him, my brain recognition is going to be like, and then when I get to his feet, I'm like, oh, he laced up. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? Automatically. Because I know that's not how he usually come out in the pod. You see what I'm saying? Then you got different dudes that come out like that because they may always go to the weight pile. They may be a jogger. They going out to jog. You know what I'm saying? So these are different little patterns that you got to know. You know what I'm saying? So if drama popping off, you need to know where it's coming from. Now it's even a bigger thing if it's a dude that you done had words with and y'all seemingly done squashed the beef, and then next thing you know, you see him out in the pod with his joints laced up, but you ain't never seen him out there like that before. But they laced up tighter than a Dixie headband now, and you know, he got his little sweatshirt on and whatnot. You like, okay, well that could be you. He could be getting ready to come put some work in on you because you think it's squash, but he getting ready to pull a sneak attack on you. So you got to be aware of these things, man, and be scanning your area all the time. That's why I say it's not a point about being scared. It's a point about being aware. Because being aware will keep you alive. And sometimes even being scared will keep you alive. Because being scared makes you be aware. You understand? So you have to be aware, man, because it goes down in prison at the drop of a dime, man. You be in there, everybody talking, laughing, watching the football game, kiki and ha-ha, playing cards, and this thing, you know, boom, 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 boom. Chaos done broke out. You know, Bethlehem swinging, fists swinging, dudes on the floor, blood everywhere. You don't know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Just like that. It goes from quiet to chaos in a split second. In a split second. And if you're not aware, that split second could be the on you. Somebody could be making a move on you. You know what I'm saying? Unbeknownst to you, for something that happened a week ago, 2 weeks ago. You know, he may have got on the phone and got bad news, and now he want to, you know, be like Mitch and paid in full. It's anybody who ever owed me anything, said anything bad about me on some jealous stuff, they're dead. You know, he might be on that type of time. Something happened with y'all last year, and then he got bad news, and then he want to get everybody. You see what I'm saying? So these things you got to pay attention to, man. It ain't really no rest in prison. It ain't no rest, man, because you always got to be up and alert, man. Always got to be up and alert. You ain't gonna get too much time to rest in prison. You just not gonna have it because there's so much going on and it's so much you got to be aware of. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, these little signs like that, man, people changing their clothes, changing their routine, being nosy, asking you questions, you know what I'm saying, when they don't usually ask questions, trying to borrow things from you. You know, a lot of dudes will come borrow things from you that they ain't never come borrow from you, but all of a sudden they borrow from you because they telling you they got a whole lot of money coming in. I got you. Well, they could be getting ready to check in, and they gone with your money. You know what I'm saying? They could be getting ready to check in because they owe somebody else. They could be getting ready to check in because they already got beef coming when the door's open. So they playing you. You see what I'm saying? You got to know these things, man. You have to be aware in prison at all times because this game being ran 24/7, 365 every day. It's gonna either be ran on you, or you gonna be aware enough to be able to see it when it's coming and stop it in its tracks. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing for certain, two things for sure. They're going to run game in prison all day. The flim-flam is in full effect. You know, the larceny is in full effect. The skullduggery in full effect. Tomfoolery in full effect. Every day, all day, somebody's angling to try to get in your pockets, try to get in your life, trying to get in your mind, trying to get in your space, trying to get in your business. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I'm saying? And it applies all the time. So, you know, you just got to be sharp and be aware in prison, man. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't the type of person that paid attention to things going on around you, you need to become that person when you go to prison. You need to become a person that pays attention to everything, every little detail, from walking in your cell, memorizing where all your stuff was to know if it's been touched, whether it's been moved, even to the slightest millimeter, because that means somebody's going through your stuff when you ain't in there. Your cellie is checking through your stuff. You need to know these things, man. You got to know these things, because if he's doing it, you need to know what he's doing it for. And then you need to know what else is he doing when you ain't in here. You see what I'm saying? Because these things are crucial information to you. Because people can be plotting behind your back. People can be setting you up. People can be stealing from you. People can be doing a lot of things if you just walking through penitentiary blind saying, oh, I got all this time, man. I'm just trying to do my time and stay out the way. Nah, you got to be up and alert, my brother. You got to be up and alert. It's crucial to your survival in prison. You understand? So, yeah, man. But anyway, this was just a quick little video. Just little things that I just wanted to talk about. Get it off my chest. Main thing is I just wanted to let y'all know my my brother Cody home, man. White boy Cody. So I'm going to bring him to y'all, man. Cody's all cut up and ready right now. He been working out, man. He came in there, a little young fella, and won't, you know, probably couldn't even lift 100 pounds, man. But my dude done came up, man, and I'm proud of him. So I'm going to try to get him to y'all real soon, man. But this is a quick video. I'm still on the road. I'm not at home yet. I'm at my sister's house, so I had to get y'all this content because I got to feed the positive. Because there's too much negative out there. We got to feed the positive and starve the negative, man. So y'all go ahead on and get prepared, man, because we coming at y'all. Hopefully all of y'all that went over there to Living Life After Life podcast on YouTube and subscribe. We still ain't got 1,000 yet. We got 500 and some. I appreciate everybody who went over there, hit that subscribe button. As soon as we get to 1,000, we get ready to drop these interviews we got. Just talked to another big star that y'all know, and yesterday, and he said as soon as he get a chance, he gonna come through and do the podcast as well. So we're gonna have some big names coming through there, some good stuff. Appreciate all the love to everybody who went over there and subscribe to my new page as well, man. Banky Pound Fitness, man. We're gonna get in shape over there. I'm gonna get this stuff back in order. So I need y'all to come over there, work out with me, man. Pick up some of my tips. Right now, I just been dropping little old workout videos that I had, little things that I have done and put on Instagram and put on different places. But I'm getting ready to be going live. I'm getting ready to be doing new workouts. I'm getting ready to be doing workouts and giving y'all, you know what I'm saying, my routine of how I do it, so y'all can join with me. So y'all come rock with me over there as well, man. TBP, man, we out here, man. We trying to make a difference, man. We feed the positive, starve the negative. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, and duck the hooks. Boom, boom. We out here. Peace and positivity. Bam.
The Banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man. My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.